All right. Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Hey, Sandy, you was already here and rest to go, right? How are you, Sandy, today? All right. Hey, guys, welcome back to another DOY Creations video. I am Jeanette, aka Sarayah. And before I get started, I always like to give glory, honor, and praise to the Most High Yah. All right, guys. So I will wait. I'll probably be a couple of minutes early today, but that's okay, right? Better early than late. Sandy, how are you today? You say, hey, my wonderful Jeanette. How is my wonderful Sandy? I am doing great. The setup is real when you're trying to go live. I hope my lighting and my volume is A-okay. Hey, Morgan. Good morning, sis. How are you today? So glad to see you. Hey, KNITCRATE. She said, good morning, beautiful neighbor. Blessings. Blessings to you. How are you? Oh, thank you, Morgan. Thank you. I'm debating, should I just keep it as a 2-strand twist or should I turn it into locks? I don't know. I'm just fantastic. If I were any better, there would have to be two of me. I haven't heard you say that in a while, Sandy. That's awesome. Christy said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Susan. You are clear and perfect. Thank you. Volume is perfect. Thank you. Let it lock up. That's what I'm debating. Hey, Nikki, coming in with a super chat. Thank you. Keep being you. And you know I got to get it started off that you're super. You're super. You're super, super, super. Thank you so much, Nikki. Yes. Good morning. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Ursula. Yes. Hey, Bev. How are you? Bev said from Deemer Knittery said, hey, Jeanette and Yarny friends. Good morning. Yeah, so good morning to everyone. I'm so glad to have you guys aboard. All aboard. All aboard, right? So, guys, I have been working thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have been working a very, very, should I say hard, but diligently on my cardigan, and I will have it available or ready to show sometime this week. So be on the lookout for my my cardigan, guys. I'm on the last sleeve, the last sleeve. It's only 2 sleeves, but I'm on the second sleeve. So, and then I just want to put some borders on there and I'm done. I'm done. Hope all is doing well. Yes, at work. Oh, thank you. Jalik is my baby, and he said, hello to you. I'm so glad you are here to hang out with me for a little while, Jalik. Thank you. Hey, Tracy. Tracy said, good morning, everyone. Hey, Danielle. She said, good morning, sis. Good morning to everyone here. Yes. Nikki said, my daughter had a brain. Wait a minute. Hold up. Nikki said, my daughter had her brain surgery Wednesday. Thank you for the prayer. She is doing amazing. Was supposed to be in a hospital at least 4 days. She was released after 2 days. Yay. Thank you, Lord. Oh, wow. That is a blessing. I'm glad, and I'm praying for a speedy recovery for her. But that is a blessing. And thank you for giving us the update, Nikki. All right, hold up. Hello, left is right. Hey, good morning, Kim from the Crafty Nomad. Good morning, Granny D for Knit Pearls and Squirrel. Oh, hey, Ursula, you coming in with a super chat, and you know that you're super. You're super. You're super, super, super. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, thank you. So yeah, let me just go through this. Hey, good morning, Carol. How are you today? Hey, Anita. Anita said, good morning. Hello, everyone. Carol said, Good morning, everyone. Yes, yes. And we're going to continue to keep your daughter in our prayers. We want her to have a full recovery. Yes. Hey, Sherry from Rose Crochet. She said, good morning, everyone. Sunday morning blessings to you all. Unfortunately, I can't stay today. Just wanted to extend blessings to everyone. I appreciate that so very much. Hey, Susan. Susan said, I don't know if I spoke, Susan, but good morning. She said, morning, Kim and Granny D. Susan, how are you today? Yes, I said Anita. Yeah, I hope I spoke to you too, Anita. Yeah, so glad to see you. Yeah, we're glad that she's doing well. Hey, Sandrine, how are you today? I just sold my first blanket. Oh, awesome, Carol. That is so awesome. You said you're great. I'm so glad you're doing great. Good morning, Honey Brown. She said, good morning, Jeanette and everyone. So like I said, guys, I've been working overtime on my cardigan, and it will be done this week. I'm so glad that I decided. Let me tell you guys what I did. Let me tell you guys what I did. Good morning, Teresa. How are you? She said, good morning, Jeanette. Beautiful, elegant Jeanette. Oh, thank you. Honey Brown, I hope I said good morning. Teresa said, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. She said she's greeting you. So I can't wait to see it. Yes. So I'm almost done with it. And I am so excited to be sharing it with you guys because it has been a labor of love. But I tell you, hey, good morning, Regina. Regina is in the house. Good morning, Maribel. How are you today? I had to sit that project down, guys. I told you guys, anytime that you're working on a project and it becomes a little annoying, you have to park it somewhere and be like, you know what? I'll get back to you at a later time. I will return to you at a later date. And I did that because I felt myself trying to get done with it. And it was really taking the pleasure out of doing it. So I decided that, you know what, park it, come back to it, and then pick it up at a later date. Hey, good morning, Lori. Lori said, hello, love your hair. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I parked it. I put it to the side. I'm like, I'm not going to touch it for a while. And then I'll come back to it because I felt myself kind of rushing through it. I found myself working like intensely. I was like, kind of, stressing about it a little bit. And I said, you know what? Don't be a hypocrite. You telling everybody else to enjoy the process and there's no, cutoff time in doing it. But I find myself just like working like, intensely, so I had to just pump my brakes for a minute and just was like, you know what? No, it's okay today to park it, pick up another project. And I was on Ursula from OM Granny Square Live, and I was making some wristbands. And Ursula, I will, and everybody that was on her live. Hey, Lisa. Good morning, Linda. Linda say afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Lisa. How are you? Hey, Mama Swift. How are you today? Yes. Sandy said, no matter what style Jeanette is wearing, she always looks like a model to me. She belongs on a fashion runway. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that so very much. Yes. So, yeah. So, and Linda said, hello, Jeanette again. So, yeah. I parked it and now I picked it up and I got a little bit more enjoyment of doing it because I really set it to the side and picked it up at a later date. And like I was saying, yes, please do keep praying. Yes, please continue to keep Nikki, daughter in you guys' prayers. In case you just tuning in, her daughter did have a successful brain surgery. They thought that she was going to be in the hospital for 4 days. She ended up being released in 2 days, but we still want to keep her lifted up in prayer. So, she gets a full recovery. Sorry, phone restarted. No problem. We will surely keep your little girl in our prayers. Thank you so much, Ursula. Hey, Tina from Craft by the Road. She said, good morning, Jeanette. I gave you a thumbs up already. And there was no commercial. Hello to everyone else in the chat room. Tina, how are you today? Hey, Yasha Allah, Booker told to you. How are you? So anyway, guys, thank you, Linda. Continue to keep her in your prayers and keep Tina in your prayers and everyone that needs prayer. So I was working on these little wristbands. It was a button wristband, which I am going to do a tutorial on it. It's like a 5 or 10 minutes project, but they're cute. And they just a little project that you could just whip up as a gift for yourself or for someone else, or however you want to do with it. But it is a awesome, if you got buttons laying around and you like, what am I use these buttons for? I came up with a quick little project just to give myself a break from the, basically to give myself a break from the cardigan and my dish towels. So I end up making those little, things right there. Sandy said, Tina, how are you today? How are you feeling? Yeah, so I'll keep you in my prayers. Thank you. Thanks so much. So yes, guys. So guess what I'm working on today? Because y'all, I have hot situations going on all over and through my body right here. I am not going to put that heavy cardigan. But you know what? I'm learning something about, making different garments. I usually make certain items in the summertime, certain items in the wintertime. I have a selected time when I'm making certain things. And I realized my cardigan is something that I should have made like in the wintertime because I get hot really, 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 really fast. And so that cardigan laying upon me is just too warm to talk about. So I like to have it on my couch or a table and work from it from there, not on my lap. It is extremely hot upon me. But anyway, Tina said, I'm still in the bed this morning, still just feeling a little aches and pains, but I'm going to be all right. I'll probably get up in a few minutes. Oh, awesome, Tina. Yes, Lori. Lori said, having your own personal summer. That's why, Lori, I have to keep water next to me. I do have my own personal summer, and I'm so over it. It needs to go somewhere. Definitely praying you feel better quick. Yes. Me too, Jeanette. Then cold, and then a blink of eye. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know what it is, And then, when we trying to have our videos all lit up, and, that creates more, more heat, but I'll be okay. I will be just fine. Nikki say, I am a little crazy. I wanted to make things with crochet threads in the winter and blankets in the summer. What is wrong with me? I know, girl, you preaching to the choir. So I got something a little bit lighter for me to work on. Hey, Jamie, from Jamie Hooked. How are you today? I got something a little bit more. There's my beautiful sis. Hey, precious daughter of Yah. How are you? She said, blessings, sis Jeanette and everyone. We call them power surge. I call them hot flash. Oh, Jeanette, it's because you are one hot mama. Yes, I am, literally. Yes, girl, I drive my husband crazy with my personal summer. It is just a bit too much. Oh, you say I am good. Thank you. You are welcome. So guys, I am working on my dish towels, or face towels. I don't know what they're going to be. Hey, sweet things by Try. How are you today? She said, good morning, everyone. I'm just going to work on these towels. I shared with you guys on last week that I was, I don't know how long I've been talking about. I don't know what's going on with me. Hey, India Baker. How are you today? I am truly blessed. Thank you, sis. I am blessed as well. Lori said, wait a minute. Jamie said, laugh aloud. That is what I call them too, power surges. Lori said it was good to see you all, but gotta run now to help my sister with some stuff. See you later. Oh, thank you, Lori. I appreciate you hanging out so very much. Yes. You say I'm blessed and great. Awesome. Yes, have a blessed and wonderful day. I don't know what's going on with me. Welcome to all to have just arrived. Please give those thumbies up. You know we love the thumbs up. As well as Linda, those thumbies up. We love them. So I don't know. Gigi from a Crochet Queen, she was bragging, saying that, you know, she loved that I crochet, you know, pretty fast. But lately, that has not been the case, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to pretty much. Lisa said, "Hey, Kathy, how are you?" Kathy said, "Hello, everyone." And lovely Jeanette, how are you today? Thumbs up, everyone. 38 watching and 20 thumbs. Thank you all. Spread the love and hit those thumbs. Yes, thank you. Carol said, "I'm back." Jamie said, "Hey, Kim." So I don't know. Did she? Did Gangsta Linda do that to me? You say my son used to say mom's in a tropical paradise and we can't go there. Mom is in a tropical paradise and we can't go there. I know. Hey, Sunita, how are you? She said, "Hi, good day, everyone." Yes, so I have my dish towel, face towel, whatever I'm calling it. I don't know. That is what I'm working on today. What are you ladies working on today? I got this project because I don't know what's going on. I am not. What you said? You said no. I meant if Gigi said you crochet fast and suddenly the fast is gone, it jinx you. I guess so because you know what? I usually can work up things pretty quickly, but lately I find myself like dragging. I find myself really dragging. I am not crocheting at the level I was crocheting. And, you know, and I'm trying to keep different projects going on so that I don't have to, you know, lose my crojo. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want to lose my crojo. Hey, Vicky from Got Your Hook. How are you today? You making hats. What y'all working on? So, yeah. I don't want to lose my crojo. And sometimes you got to change up projects that you're working on. Either they become too redundant or you lose a little interest in them, or something happens with that project. And sometimes you really do just got to grab something else. And that's why I started making those little wristbands, which I'm going to come back and share that with you guys. You said, I get it, Jeanette. I think it happened to us all. So we got to go to projects for those times to have. Yeah. Hey, Reggie from J Books Crochet. How are you? Susan says she's working on a cardigan. Awesome, Susan. Jamie said, I am working on a basket and the bottom is ticking me off. I can't get increased right. My count keeps getting thrown off. I understand. I do. A nigga say, thank you. Doing well. I am blessed. We are so happy. Regina said, I thought I finished a toddler blanket a couple of days ago. Showed it on Instagram. My sister wants it. So now I am adding a few more rows to turn it into a lap gan. Oh, awesome. Oh, you're trying tatting? Oh, wow. That's awesome. Reggie said, hey, oh. Yes, guys. So sometimes you gotta, and that's why I'm gonna share with you guys. I make jewelry as well. So I'm gonna come back and show you guys my bracelets. sometimes you really do got to have more than one craft that you're doing just to spice it up or change it up or whatever you need to get through it. Because if not, I get like, oh my goodness, what's going on? I worked on my different crafts or some quick palettes cleansing crochet projects to help not lose my crojo. I do not want to lose my crojo. And that's why I basically, thank you, Lisa. And that's why I set my project to the side. And I said, I'll come back to you because I'm losing interest in it. You know what I'm saying? I made it super big. This is my first one. So my ideal is there, but the measurements was a little thrown off. And so now I got to, you know, just try to get myself together with finishing it off. But when I finished the first sleeve, I started enjoying it. So now I'm on the second sleeve. And you ever do something? One thing I learned from Mikey, he said that anytime that you're doing something that, like when you're making like baby booties or anything you got to make two of, it's good to work on them at the same time because the tension leaves. And you know what happened? Craig said, I work, yeah. What kind of palette cleansing projects would you suggest? Jay Hook said, what kind of palette cleansing projects would you suggest, Kim? He said you should always work on whatever that needs, you know, two of at the same time. And I did my first sleeve, right? So when I got to the bottom of it, I said, how did I miss a count? How did I miss a count? Why is my sleeve decreasing? I wasn't trying to decrease it. Although it turned out nice with the decreasing, it fit my arm perfectly. But now I gotta walk through the left arm to make the right sleeve because I decreased somewhere and I don't know where I decreased. So now it's gonna take me a little bit longer to do the second sleeve because I have done this decreasing without even trying. Y'all, this cardigan, it is so lovely. It is just the best. Maybe some small, I am thinking, yeah, do something small. So that's why I've been making my blankets and I'm gonna continue to make them. Good morning, Mary. Mary say, good morning, DOY family. Praise be to the Most High for another day. And all of you have been away too long. Oh, wow. How are you? Oh, praises to the Most High. Jamie said, oh, you said, Jamie, I'm using the yarn you sent me making. Oh, okay. So Tanny is awesome. Everyone should try it. I thought about trying it from OVW. I probably would. Nikki said, I just finished a poncho for my 2-year-old grandbaby. Awesome. The Crafty Nomad Kim said, scrunchie, hair clips, headbands works for me, Reggie, or stop and make some stitch makers, washcloths, pot holders. Yeah, awesome. We need more thumbies, please. And thank you to our host. Oh, thank you guys for the thumbs up to do dishcloths, washcloths, and hats, and especially blues hats for Hats Not Hate. That's a great way to break up that monotony of doing the same thing over and over again. Make some Hats Not Hate projects. Now working on one more poncho in kid size. They work up quick and bulky yarn, and I need to get some yarn out of my craft room to make room for what I order. Oh, wow. I know we have to make room for the new yarn, right? Yes. We got to make room for the new yarn. I was getting ready to go to, you said, yep, quick hats works too. Yes. I was getting ready to go to Hobby Lobby on Friday after watching Steals the Show with Veronica. And honey, I got so caught up with doing some things around the house and I didn't go Friday, but she was saying that they had some type of 75% off sales, and she bought a lot of beads and a lot of cool things. Jamie said AFK. What's the acronym for? Not sure. Or the Lovies from Z tutorial. Oh yeah, and I have a tutorial on the Lovies as well. Blessing, Teresa. Good morning, Consuelo. How are you today? So glad to see you. Yes. So yeah, scrunchies, hat not hate, anything to just, change up from what you're doing could really help out with your away from keyboard. Okay. Girl. Thank you, Kim. I don't know all the acronyms. I don't know them all. I try to stay abreast upon all of them, but that don't always work. So this dish towel, guys, even this giving me some type of, serenity doing this. I guess because this is a lighter projects to be in my hand. So my grandbaby Aaliyah Ann said hi. Oh, what a beautiful name. Aaliyah Ann said hi to you. She loves watching you. Oh, tell your precious grandbaby hi. And thank you, Aaliyah. Yes. I learned it from my 11-year-old. Okay. I know we try to stay on the in crowd by knowing these acronyms. Did I miss? You say Dorian? I can't. Did I miss someone? And I apologize if I missed anyone that came in. Hello, hello. Susan said I've made loveys from your pattern and Z. They works up. They do, and they great projects to work on. I have another 5-point star blanket on my hook and prepping my sewing machine for a small project. That is awesome. That is awesome when you can just sew and just, do some other things. That is just so awesome. I am so happy. Kara, I can bet. Yes, we will all still praying for you both, Teresa. Yes. That's what I be trying to tell people. You don't see people, you don't hear from them. You got to reach out and be like, hey, how you doing? Or is everything okay? Guys, I decided to, you say sewing is not your thing. Sewing was my thing for a minute and I put it down and now it's kind of difficult for me to pick it up. I pick it up every now and again. I even bought myself I say, maybe I get motivated by sewing again by buying myself a new sewing machine. And I did purchase a new sewing machine. So I just got to get back in the swing of things. Sewing is not like crocheting. You got to make sure you doing things right on that sewing machine. I even took classes at Joann's just to give myself a refresh course. And my passion is just crocheting. Mary said, Jeanette, I am loving your hair. I am going to try your lovely tutorial for my new grandniece. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. And yes, please try out my lovely tutorial. I made it so easy to make. Mama Sif said, Reggie, you have enough things. Oh, I've been making projects bags. Love it. Just basic sewing. Ursula, do you sell your project bags or are you just making it for fun? Because I really love what you do with the blue jeans. It's just so awesome. It is so awesome. Hi, Lisa, darling. How are you today? She said, hello, all. Consuelo said, I made about a dozen of loveys in between the cardigan. I follow yours and Zelda's tutorial. Thank you. I can't wait for winter to wear your ruffle scarf. That is so cool. And it's going to be lovely and warm. Yes, I love those ruffle scarves. Crochet is my passion. Sewing and I are not friends. I know that's right, Nikki. Jamie said, because of DGY, I might be picking up a little cross stitching, especially jewelry. Awesome, Jamie. Hey, Katrina from Mindful Crafts and More. How are you today? She said, good morning and happy Sunday to all. Still in the commercial. Already gave, oh, awesome. There's my beautiful sister, Christine. Hey, sis. She said, good morning, sis, and everyone. Have a blessed, safe week. God bless you all. Thank you, sis. You said, yes, yes, we did, Sis Jeanette. Amen. We got to stay prayed up for everyone. We absolutely do. That would be a great thing to do. You said, hey, got to check out. Kim said, got to check yours out, Jeanette. I just came up with my own lovey. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome because they so one easily to make, right? But that's awesome. Regina says sewing, cross stitching, embroidery, quilting, crocheting. Now I have to learn to knit. All right. So you can be a jack of all trades. Polly Ann, hello. Welcome in. You say good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is well. Polly Ann, I hope you are too. How are you today? I definitely need to see this project bag. It's awesome. Curl said, y'all, I am so nervous to speak on YouTube. So until I get comfortable, I'll be uploading slides and complete projects. Stay tuned. I'll be cruising these YT streets like y'all soon. Oh, awesome. I'm going to be lurking while getting ready for university. Okay, thank you, Reggie. Yes, you said I asked for and received a sewing machine for Christmas 2019. Awesome. That is so awesome. Linda said hello to all her yarny friends. Thank you, guys. And if I miss anyone comment, I apologize in advance. I apologize. Y'all, I decided to not make these dish towels complicated. I'm doing half double crochets. I did single crochets to start the projects, and for the border, I decided to go ahead and do half double crochets around. I'm not in a mood for I'm not in the mood for anything complicated. It's not that it's complicated at all, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm just trying to, simplify things as much as possible so that I can go on to the next project, because that's all we do. We finish one project just to get ready for the next project. It's not like we're going to give ourselves a break. It's like, I can't wait to get through with this one just so I can start the next one, right? Yes. So I decided to go half double crochets around. The one thing about these hooks here, this is the boy. I like this one because I love the plastic of it, but too many use of it, it keeps sliding on and off. That's the only problem I have. And I need to put some glue on here so it can stop with all the movement, because that's taking too much time when I got to slide it back down. You said, yeah, me too, Reggie. Okay. Thank you, Ursula. We need more thumbs, please. And thank you to our host. What is up with the thumb? I can't see the thumbs up, guys. So if you have not hit that thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. Katrina, what are you working on? Yes, Katrina, I'm working on this because Katrina from Mindful Crafts and More, she has a hashtag 3 Blessings challenge. And she made some towels, and she's doing tutorials on the towels that she made, or I'm gonna just call them towels. You can have them face towel or dish towels. And she got the details in hers, but mine's is going to be slightly different. Slightly different. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ursula. Oh, there's my friend. Hey, Camille from Wisdom Anthelis. She said, Grand Rising, everybody, and my beautiful sissy, and thumbs up. Thank you. Let me tell y'all something. Everything from the YT is counted. Your thumbs up, your comments, your watch, everything is calculated in how they distribute your videos, guys. That's why we ask for the thumbies. You want eyes that have not seen your channel get the opportunity to see it. So the more people feel like they like your video, that goes in the rotations a whole lot better. If ain't nobody liking your videos, YouTube ain't gonna it's not gonna be in a rotation. It's just not. So that's why you got to get those thummies. Hey, Priscilla from Distinctive Crochet. How are you today, my friend? Hey, Carla. She said, good afternoon, Jeanette and everyone. How are you today, Carla? Carol said, crap at the Rose keep tempting me to start making doilies. You better get started. Thank you, Priscilla, coming in with the help. Hey, Melanie, how are you? She said, hello, Jeanette and everyone. Love your hair. Oh, thank you so much. You said, what is everyone working on today? I am working on my dish towel. And everyone else. Hey, Dorian, how are you? I hope I didn't miss anyone, but hey, Dorian, how are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up, prayers, and all that good stuff. MVP Priscilla is in. She's my MVP. I tell you that much. She said MVP Priscilla's in the house. So I'm just doing my my dish towel. How is the weather where everyone is at? Okay. I'm hoping I say this right. Dadian. I hope I said that right. I think I missed you earlier, but hello, how are you today? All the way from Canada. I appreciate you being here today. Yes, I'm working on a vintage baby dress. I'm in the mood to finish old whips. I heard that. I hear that, Kim for the Crafty Nomad. I am Petty Lincoln, my cat. He had not seen me for 2 weeks and is trying to get all in my. Oh, wow, Jamie. They can be so attached. It is like Jenny with a D. Denny. Okay. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Don't need. Okay. Yeah, I try. You know what? I'm so glad that when someone is trying to say your name correctly, it doesn't. No one takes it to offense because we got different dialects and it comes out a little bit differently. So thank you for that. You said, Jeanette, I am good. Thanks. It's really sunny over here today. Oh, awesome. Awesome. It is pretty. It's been raining quite a bit here. And you say beautiful here in the deep south, but just for a few days, it's raining again. Oh, wow. Working on lap game for local nursing homes. Warm and sunny here in North Texas. Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty rainy here today. It's been rainy for like a couple of days here. So it's kind of, the weather is pretty cool here in Chicago, but we need the rain. Oh, I don't terribly slandering of names, especially thinking of what I used to. And we got a whole pond between us. So it happens. Yes. Susan said it's rainy and 44 here in Ontario, Canada. Wow. It's the Tina Hi. Hey, Tina Bailey. Sometimes I need you guys to speak to other people so I can know if I missed anyone. You say it is a stupid name. It drives me crazy. It is the reason I name my boys Nicholas and Eric. People may spell wrong, but pronounce it correctly. At least they get the pronunciation correctly, right? I thank you for not taking, offense to it. Need about 10 more, please. 10 more thummies. We need 10 more. That would be so awesome. Yeah, I think sometimes people come in and they forget to thumbs up, but when you do, please do. Hey, Vivian. Vivian said, good morning, ladies. Since I was late for church, I decided to come hang out with y'all. You was late. Did you oversleep, Vivian? How are you today? You couldn't let go of that pillow. That can happen. I don't even know if hey, Evelyn. She said, good morning, everyone. I just thumbs up. I appreciate that so very much. Yes. I appreciate that so very much. Let me make sure I'm doing this properly. So I just got, like I said, it's raining here in Chicago and it's a little cool outside, but you know, my personal summers, you know, I don't have no problem with the weather being a little bit cooler. We got to, so I'm all good with that. You say I come from the family of D's, Darwin, Denetta, Delete, drove me crazy. Kathy says beautiful 75. Hold up, I missed the comment. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Ursula said we got what Madonna would call freeloaders, not hitting that thumbs up. I had to laugh when she said that in Granny D's live. Freeloaders. Kathy said it is beautiful, 75 degrees today in West Palm Beach, Florida. It is supposed to rain later. Okay. You got to take it as you get it. You know, as the weather get nice, we just need another 7 thumbs up. Don't forget to hit them. Yeah. Hey, Classy Handmade. How are you today? Right. It's 74, but we'll be 93 later. Oh, wow. Wow. You say it's going to be 73 degrees in Southern California, Mama Swear. Hi, Willie Joe. Welcome in, and thank you for coming in with the thumbs up. I went to Michael's to pick up some more yarn to duplicate a cocoon I had previously made. I found the yarn in the same spot on the shelf with the same name and SKU, but the colorway was completely wow. Sis Jeanette, Sis OVW is also doing a bling along. You should check it out. That's something different than crochet. Oh, I will. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Vivian said I was busy prepping for my next few projects and didn't realize what time it was. Thank you, Vivian. Yes, different has sweet thing about Chad said different has this happened to anyone else. Not me. Yeah, like I said, I was going to go to Michael's. I was Reggie said, what is a bling along? You know, blinging out your projects. Bring it. OVW, y'all, if you guys not familiar with OVW, One Virtuous Woman. Oh my gosh, she's an awesome crafter. She does all kind of things like blinging out mugs, and you know, she know how to do just a lot of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, she just does so much. She does so much. So you would have to check it out and see what she's up to. I'm always trying to see other different crafters and different things that other people is doing. But sometimes, guys, I can't jump on that bandwagon because I'll be like, I'm doing too much. Hey, Denisha. Denisha said, good morning, Jeanette. Mindful Crafts and more. Katrina said, thank you so much for joining in and taking on the challenge. For those who are deep in Whipville, we simply need your support as we work on preparing our blessings to share with you. Yes. Hey, Queen Sandra. How are you, sis? So glad you're popping in. I appreciate that so very much. Well, thank you. You talking to her? You talking to her? Okay. So, yeah. So, like I said, Mindful Crafts, I got mine. So, working on. Thank you for the tutorials that you are putting out. If someone wants to make the ones that you have created, which are awesome. Oh, are you starting your cardigan? That is awesome. You Crochet Cardigan Challenge was my first cow that I've ever taken part of. Never been tempted before. Oh, thank you. Rhinestones and whatever else you want to bling. And you can even get your stuff from the Dollar Tree to do it. Yeah, that's what I thought she was doing. Pretty much just blinging out her project. And like I said, when you bling out your projects, it just brings another dimension to whatever project you're working on. Hey, good morning, Elizabeth. She said, good morning, everyone. Can't stay. Just wanted to say hello. Have a blessed day and gave you a thumbs up. I appreciate that, Elizabeth, so very much. And thank you for stopping in just to give me a thumbs up. That is truly a blessing. I take my blessings however I get them, y'all. I take them how I get them. Yes. So I just wanted to, finish this project. And this project, I'm really enjoying. Evelyn said I had to pause on my cardigan. I only worked on it on Saturday. I understand. I did too, Evelyn, as I was stating earlier today. I really had to. And Priscilla, how's yours coming along? I had to thank you, Classy. Thank you for everyone that hits the thumbs up. If you want, Sis Jeanette, I can send the link to Sis Denny and she can post it for oh, sure. Absolutely. Yes, Melanie said hello, Tanisha. So yeah, Evelyn, I was saying that earlier. I had to kind of like park. You know what? Every time, you could tell I work corporate. Every time we couldn't figure out things, they always say park it. I bring that to my everyday life, but I had to put, okay, I'm not going to use those terms. I put mine to the side for a minute and went on to work on some other projects. And then I came back to the cardigan. What's good to use? What's a good way to use flirt yarn for? I was given a lot, but don't know what to do with it. I don't know. Could anybody help out? Pollyann said, what's good to use the flirt yarn for? I'm not for sure. I got to see it. Yeah, Viva said, I got to get started on mine. I finally picked out my colors. Yeah, that's what I was saying at first. You really got to pick out your colors and what yarn you want to use to get started and let that be your motivation. Other than that, it's kind of hard. I don't think it's hard, but, that'll help motivate you get started with your cardigan. That's what I mean. Sharon said, hello. Hi, Sharon. Sharon said, hello, Jeanette and everyone. I'm here just listening. Gave my thumbs up already. I'm loving your hairstyle, Jeanette. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Mindful Craft say, of course, is there no other way to live? Oh, you talking to Priscilla? You said, Priscilla said, she said, hey, let's try something new, bling along. Okay, thank you for putting that link if you guys want to check it out. Jeanette, I am loving seeing your cardigan come along. Thank you. Class said, how do I get one for those crescent next to my name? I have to do it afterwards. Y'all know I'm scared to touch anything. I'm doing good. I got a new things that I do with I was listening to Ursula, who has, if you guys are not hooked up with her, make sure you hooked up with OM Granny Square. She has been helping me tremendously how to navigate through this StreamYard. It's so much I still don't know. And you guys know I've been really, thank you, Ursula. I've been really trying to better my videos. So y'all give me time for all this, how they can give you. I know with the Blue Ranch Classy, I'll give you that afterwards, after I'm done. I'll give you that after I'm done. Okay, darling. But I can't give it to you right now because it's not going to work out. But I will give you one. Yes. Priscilla say, I'm still in the same place on my number. My hashtag 3 blessing challenge. I'm hoping to get more progress. I know, Priscilla, I can relate. Hey, Kelly from Kelly's Crochet Adventure. How are you, sis? Yes, thank you, Priscilla. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I know, Priscilla. Girl, I can relate. And I said, you know what? I got to, kind of, get a move on things, but I'm still trying to move in moderation. I don't want to overexert myself and get all uninterested in anything. Okay, I got you. Okay, Classy, I got you. Okay, girl, I got you for the next time. Believe me, I do. So yeah, guys, so that's what I'm working on. And like I said, don't overexert yourself. Better walk away from these projects and come back to them. That's my only advice to myself, though. I gotta practice what I preach, y'all. Sometimes I can be a good preacher, but you gotta also practice what you preach. Or don't say anything at all. I'm doing well, my dear. Oh, I'm so glad you are doing well. I am so glad. You say, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Amen. Yes, this is the day that he has made. Tina has dropped, I don't know what link, but there's her link. You said, when you're in StreamYard, you can only turn someone blue if you have the second device where you are open. And see, I don't, because I knew it, because you've been helping me so much would work in the StreamYard. I'm trying to really learn how to navigate. And because you taught me that with StreamYard, it takes up a lot of the Wi-Fi. And so I just try to put my Wi-Fi all just to this one thing. And I don't have a second window open or another device next to me, because I want all to go here on StreamYard. I'm learning. I'm listening, Ursula. I'm listening. Tina's crap at the world say, good morning, Jeanette. I am up now and glad to be enjoying the show. I'm glad you get up. Hello, Iffy. How are you? I also said never have a second device open, so I always turn people blue. That's why, yeah, that's why I was telling young lady, I would turn you blue afterwards, but not before, because what having a second device is, that means it's pulling from my Wi-Fi, and I need this Wi-Fi to go all in this one thing right here for right now. So I'll do it afterwards. I got you, Classy. I appreciate you. See, I'm praying for you and you're fully healed. Yes, we are continuing to keep Tina lifted up in prayers. We want her to heal and get done with whatever she's doing. Yes. D said, hey, Denny and Tina and all. D, I know you're here with me, and I appreciate it. Katrina from Mindful Craft said, hi, Tina. Great to see you, sending and love and prayers your way. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all just going around this yarn. That's why I like using cotton yarn, y'all, because it's really, really cool in my hands. It's not giving me any type of sweatness or heat or anything. Vivian saying, after I did the granny square sweater for a customer, I promised not to do it again because I had a hard time with the sleeves. Oh, really? Teresa say, I'm lurking. Thank you, Teresa. As long as you got me playing, we are good to go. Yes. Sometimes, you know what, Vivian, we all do that. You ever make a project and you like, when I get done with this project, I would never, ever make another one. And you find yourself making another one. So sometimes the process can be a little difficult. Here working on a new stitch had a star stitch. Oh, awesome. Oh, awesome. A star stitch head. Teresa, that's going to be beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. So I'm really loving how this feeling in my hand. I don't feel, I put on a fake nails and they are too long, hard to type. D, your nails has been beautiful. You are doing a great job with your nails. Hey, Linda from Quilty Crochet. How are you today? D says she's putting on these fake nails and they are too long and hard to tie. I got some that I need to put on as well. I purchased me some, and so I want to put mine on too. But not until I finish all these projects that I got. You say I gotta go now. See you all later. Oh, thank you, Reggie. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate it so much. D says she got her fake nails and they too long. Even natural nails too long make it hard to tie. Oh, wow. D, your nails has been beautiful. I love it. Broomstick lace Tina said, good morning. Are you talking to Katrina? Broomsticks lace did me in was because, but very tedious. It was very tedious. Yeah, sometimes, but the outcome be so, so beautiful, right? But you be like, you know what? I'm not, when I get through with this is the last time, the first and the last time that I'm going to be making this project. And you find yourself loving what you made, and you find yourself making it again. It's just the nature of the craft. It's the nature of the craft. Did you guys, if I did not tag you into the 10 the tag that's going around with from Bag O Day, make sure you do that tag. Sometimes you don't know who's being tagged and you don't want to skip out on anyone, but please do that tag. And if you don't know what tag I'm talking about, watch my video from yesterday, so you can from Friday, and you'll know what tag. Priscilla from Distinctive Crochet had tagged me. I tagged you, Kelly. I don't know if you got my tag, but I did tag you. I tagged Ursula, I tagged Linda, I tagged a lot of people. But anyway, they are just square French manicure, and thought I had the short ones, but nope, you had the longer ones. Oh, wow. Regina said, I said the same thing about the mosaic blanket I made. It was only be done on a small scale. Sometimes, you be like, I'll do it again. But that's how, you know what, Regina, that is exactly how I feel about this cardigan. I'm going to be doing it on a smaller scale. What you said, I'm listening and working. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. What, did you tag me? Yes, I did. I tagged you. I tagged you in the 10 yarny question. Thank you, Priscilla. There's the link right there if you want to grab the video. But I tagged you, and I didn't pay attention, but I didn't know that it was Bag O Day that created the tag. But it's a fun tag to get to know each other. And what I like about the tag is it's not the tag that's getting too deep and personal, but it's a tag to know about our things that we like with dealing with craft. So if you have not seen that, Ursula, make sure you do, and make sure you do the tag. Yeah. It's hard for me to crochet with long nails, so I wear the peel and stick. I have those two, Classy. I have all kinds of them. So, but certain things when you're trying to display them, your nails need to be put together. So with my bracelets that I'm gonna come back and share with you guys, you'll see. Okay, Katrina say, with flirt yarn, do you have? Is it eyelash yarn? She asking, is it eyelash yarn? I felt the same way about the tag. Yeah, I'm like, it was fun. It was really fun. And I, as you guys may see from my tag, mine's is a little quick with answering the tag, only because, I don't know, I like to answer them a little quickly. I don't be having too much to say, so I'll be like, okay, here's the question, here's the answer. But you guys be going into detail, which is so awesome. I was like, you know what? You really could have went in a little bit more details, but I'm like, oh, well, they got the picture. Oh, this is lovely. And this is the perfect size. This is the perfect size. What you say? I'm not really fond of the color choice of my first cardigan, so I am on my second one. Yeah, I am not thrilled about the size of mine. I definitely would make the second one a whole lot smaller. And it was good to learn about the different creators. Yes, Sharon. You say, be careful not to poke yourself in the eye. Oh my goodness. We did the tag on live, but need to make video. Okay. I tried putting on fake nails the other night. I woke up with most of them under my pillow. I gave up on that. Oh my God. My tag, yours is going live Tuesday. Okay, Linda. Awesome. Yeah, you can make just about anything. Oh, Tanisha said you can make just about anything. I still have my dish towel. You know, I don't want to be putting it all in your face. I'm doing good, so I want to continue to stay good. All right, guys. So who wants to come up? Ursula. Let me give you the link, Ursula. Oh, what is that? Why did they do that? Hold on. I'm telling you, sometimes things work out good, sometimes they don't. Hold on. Let me I was trying to get Ursula. I realized, you know what I realized sometimes too, guys, in your description, I was so vague. The information that I put in my description. Now I found out it's good to be a little bit more detailed in your description. So people don't have to go finding everything in your about page or even in your whatever. Okay, let's see. Let's try this again. Copy and paste. Okay, there you go, Ursula. Come on up with me if you still want to. Chat, I agree. What did chat say? You say don't disappear like last week. I know, right? That's why listen, classy, listen, girl, I'm trying to keep it kosher over here. I'm trying to keep it. Ursula, you had me laughing so hard. Hi, my friend. You was asking when were you coming up, right? Can you hear me?
I was asking what? What was I asking? What? Say again?
What you thinking? When is she going to bring me up, right? You supposed to been up.
No. Actually, I thought to myself, because, you know, my lives are long. I have stamina. So I usually take about a half an hour to an hour to greet everybody. And then I throw the link down. So,
yeah.
No problem.
I was thinking that, you know what? I said, I'm going to do an hour in. You said, I agree about the fake nails. I had the same experience. Hey, Angie. Polly Ann said, I was thinking about using the flirt yarn on some halter tops, though it would be fun for the summer. Okay. Angie, how are you today? So, yes, Ursula, my friend, what's up? Now that you on the big screen.
Can I show you something?
Absolutely.
Can I show you something? Where's my shirt that I was making? Here we go. I've just finished the test pattern and I love the way it came out. Now, obviously, you know, I'm a curvy girl, so I used a bit more yarn.
Okay.
I put it like this.
Okay, Ursula, how do I make it just to show you?
You are just below where we are, there, where the guests is. You between the guests and the window that they all see, there is tabs. The third one from the left.
The third one
is, to me, the best view, because then you can always throw a comment and you won't be, you know, submerging me or you. Third one from the left.
There. That's the one. Okay.
But now, if someone wants to, if you want me to show something, you know, like I do on my live, you actually don't go to below the window. You go to on the screen where you see both of us, the big screen, the biggest screen. You go and hover on my photograph or on me. Okay. And on the top right, there's 3 little dots. And when you click on those 3 little dots, one of them will be solo layout. Then I'm on solo, and when you want to take me out of solo, you just again go to the 3 dots and say exit solo. So that's all you do. Okay. But so I mean, you can see this clear enough.
Let me see.
Just don't drop off. If you drop off, if you should drop off, then go out, come in, and grab the handle again, because that's the great thing about StreamYard is if you were in YouTube only and you fall off the wagon, it's over. You've got to start again. But with StreamYard, you just, even if you, even if your power, load shedding goes out, this thing doesn't stop running until it's got nothing to do with me. It will keep running 3 hours after I have a black screen. You actually have to go into StreamYard and stop it. I've had that experience, having load shedding, no power, and I decided, my daughter and I went to the shop because she had to go and buy something. I hate shopping, so let's just go. 3 hours later, she says to me, "Mommy, it's still running." I'm like, this is a demon. Where do I just pull all the plugs? What's happening to this thing? It's like you can't kill it. I've pulled all the plugs and the thing's still going. Supernaturally, what's happening? So that's what you've got to go back into the studio.
Technology. What can you do? I mean,
It's great when it works. But when it feels like it's attacking you, it's like, hey, stop. But anyway, I love this. Okay. But of course, now for me, it'll probably go around you. But for me, it's going to be a triangular shawl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's beautiful. So I'm going to wear it like this. I'll be wearing it like this. I'll get up a bit now so you can see more, like so.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful.
Let me just get the points right and draping. Let me just see. Can you see?
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, and
it's warm because there's a lot of it, so it's very nice, and that's how I like it. Till under my ears and then down, and that's what my epic fail did not achieve.
Oh wow! Was that you say that was a test pattern you was using? That's
it's coming out this week. I did ask permission if I could show it. It is Reggie from DOYcreations.
Okay.
It's the first time I ever did a test pattern. Was a tester. Ever. So I tell you, my big lesson. We learn things every day. My big lesson is when you're testing something, use yarn that will frog.
Oh, wow.
Because whether it's the problem is with the pattern or the problem is with you understanding the pattern, there's frogging. And it better be easy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a pain. Let me show you my epic fail. If I say epic fail, I didn't have a pattern. So I bought some lace weight yarn. And I just started, and I showed you guys in my live this one, right? Okay. So now it's done. But now the epic fail, for those of you who don't follow my lives, let me just show you. What is the fail? The fail is that the triangle is like this, right? Instead of flatter. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's too narrow, if I can put it like that. So now you want to put that thing around. It looks like a neckerchief because, like a bib that you're going to eat, and you don't want to mess on your clothing. So I don't want a triangular shawl to look like a bib. So this is what it looks like. But it will go around. Like, let me try and not hang myself. Your guest hung herself on the show. No. You see, this is too short, and this is by my belly button, man. Oh my goodness, no. But for my small mom, it is exactly, she's like Linda's size, Linda Simpson. Okay. 5 foot something. Okay. How tall are you?
5'7".
Okay, that's closer to me. I'm 5'11".
Yeah. So, I'm 5'7.5". Don't forget the half. 5'7.5". Yes. And you're 5'11".
Pardon?
What's your height? 5'11".
5'11".
Okay.
Yeah, you're still looking up to me. You're looking up to me. I'm looking up to you in different ways.
I look up to you, Ursula. You didn't know that? You didn't know that I looked up to you? Okay, let me see what these comments are saying. I got to go back a little bit. D say, hi, Ursula. Everyone is saying hi to you. They can say, if you make a granny square hectagon cardigan, you don't have to do the sleeves because they'll work up in hectagon. Okay. Yeah. Katrina says she can't use fake nails, have to use gloves often at work, but like to do manicures. Jamie says, sorry, I'm working and lurking. Yes. I just want to see everybody. Ursula, your shawl is beautiful, Consuelo said. Lovely.
Oh, thank you, Consuelo.
I'm working on a granny hectagon cardigan. It's fun. Yes. How are you? Let me see. She said, wow, the information about StreamYard not completely disconnecting is a bit unsettling and can make some uncomfortable moments if one is not careful. And you know, the thing about it is that could be very tricky because it's still running and you don't know it's running. Because when I got kicked off and Ladybird Love was still on my live, she finished it out. What you guys see and what I seen was something totally different. And when I went back into the studio and it shows that it ran for 2 hours, and I'm like, no, it was like an hour or so. Why is it still running? And it kicked me out. That is very unsettling. I don't know, because I feel like, can they still hear what you're saying? Can they? I mean, it's like I don't know. That was uncomfortable.
I think with any software that's my opinion, with any software out there that you grant access to your device, could be listening.
Yes.
That's why at night, I would, if someone wants to peek, at least I would turn my things down or to the wall, you know. I mean, it can't peek around corners if it's going to be peeking. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's true. Wow.
It can listen. I turn it down soft, but I mean, it can listen. So I think that's true with all software.
I think so. Sharon said, hi, Ursula. Can you stand up and show us your top you're wearing? Sharon wants to see.
Okay. You know, when I go on holiday anywhere, I buy yarn at the place that I go to, and that is my souvenir. And I always try and either start something there or start it and finish it at home. Yarn is my kind of souvenir that I take away from any place. So we went on holiday and I bought this yarn, these 3 colors, and I just started, I say winging it, but then freestyling sounds fancier. So I freestyled these 2 mandalas and put them together as a poncho. So let me just get the chair out of the way. So it looks like
gorgeous.
This.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Like,
yes, absolutely.
So that's how you.
Oh, absolutely.
So
beautiful.
It's not difficult. You know what I like is the entire thing is trebles because you get a lot of height quickly and chains.
Yeah.
And single crochets.
It's
so
beautiful.
Not difficult.
Yeah. I like the one you was wearing on your live. That's why you guys got to get connected to OM Granny Square Ursula so you guys can see all her fancy wares, her fancy wearables. Lisa says, she said, Ursula, you look beautiful. So happy to see you.
Thank you.
It's Distinctive Crochet is Ladybird Love. It's Ladybird Loves. That's her channel. Yeah. We have to
Ladybird Loves. Yeah. That was a blessing that she was there to do it because you had someone there that was used to lives.
Yeah.
And holding the fort. That was fantastic.
That was really fantastic. And I was, somewhere manning some other type of business and someone is continuing on with my life. I thought that was truly a blessing. But at the same time, it was a little creepy.
It's happened to me that I have fallen off, okay? Because to be quite honest, my Kaspersky internet security is so strong that it actually does not allow me to It does not allow me to enter the camera or enter the microphone. So I always email myself the link, and on my phone, I will pick up the link and go into my own live as a guest. I'm always a guest on my own live.
Oh,
but
wow.
I have my laptop sound completely off. I have my laptop here, and I'm in StreamYard Studio, and then I have my phone in front of me, and that is my phone because the camera is better. Well, my laptop doesn't allow me to enter the camera or whatever to use it. So that's how, so I'm not in YouTube when I'm streaming like you are now. You're not in YouTube, you're in StreamYard Studio. Even if you have two devices, you're in studio. That's yeah. So that's how I do it too. So
listen, I'm trying to find anything impossible that I can do just to keep a good one going. As long as it goes good, I'm good.
Now, you know how we do on my live. If I want to ask something, I go like this. It helps because then people don't talk over each other, you know. But I wanted to ask you something, and that is, well, we all know when you go live. But if you go live, I thought it would be such a good idea. If you're using StreamYard, you know, instead of just going live, it has the option to say schedule for later, even if it's like 10 minutes later. And then you drop a thumbnail in there. Because if I, for instance, today wanted to share it out now to everybody so that they know when you go live. And even if you want people to know you're going live on Wednesday and it's an unusual time, but you put it out there, they get the notifications and they can set their reminders. It's just such a lovely tool. So, you know, so maybe, and if you don't want to do it every time a new photograph or whatever, you know, just have your picture there and you design your thumbnail and you, like Kelly's Crochet Adventures. She's got lovely thumbnails, but she's got, say, a certain thumbnail for a certain kind of video that she puts out. And she uses the same thumbnail every time. And then, you know, if I'm looking for these kind of videos on Kelly's channel, I just follow that thumbnail because they all like, I think it's the blue one with the Bible and the yarn and the glasses and the mug. Beautiful, you know. So, and I use it.
How was you? Let me ask you a question. How were you able to get your jingle on your video when you do your live?
Yes, you know, I have a girl that helps me a little bit. You know, she used to be my daughter's tutor. So anybody that wants, for instance, Linda also asked me to help her, and I said, look, and you know, within 15 minutes from me contacting Liana, Linda had her overlay, for instance, that has her logo on the top and live, because she wanted something that looked like mine. So because Liana's been doing it for me, I just said to her, this lady would like this, it must look like mine. It was 15 or 20 minutes later, she had 3 done, 3 sizes. So what I did was I imported it into my, I brought it into my StreamYard to test it for Linda, because it was close to Linda's live. It was like a last minute thing, so that Linda doesn't have to test it. And then I just mailed it to Linda and told her what to do on Facebook phone. I phone her on Facebook video chat. You know, when you get me anytime outside of a live, you're going to get me uncut. So she doesn't mount.
Unfiltered.
I walked her through the thing, and there it was. And her logo, it's beautiful. And so anyway, this girl is a South African girl. I pay her in ZARs, South African rands. So compared to your currency, I think that it worked out to 7 or 10 pounds. Is that a good price or what? For an overlay? So even for a jangle, that took a bit longer. I think that took about 2 hours. I told her what I wanted. I chose the music off YouTube Studio, free music, not get into trouble. And I said to her, this is what I want more or less. I showed her what Joe and Dana does. I said, but I want mine short. 9 to 10 seconds, 11 seconds. I don't want to, some people, not everybody has the same taste. I don't want to annoy anybody. So, and she did it for me. And then she came to my house and she sat there and she did it. And I said, okay, I'm so happy with it. And so I paid her for, I think, 2 hours. So 360 rands per hour. And now you divide that by 16.
That's awesome.
What do you
Especially,
say? 360?
especially
I
when
want my daughter to just do that. To think you don't have to worry about it, because there are certain things that I delegate because you can only worry about so many. Sorry, you're missing your comments. How much?
Let's see.
360 divided by
you
1.
have to end the broadcast even though you were kicked out of the studio. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You have to come back and cut that thing's neck off. $22.
Oh, wow. That's US. Wow.
Well, I'm dividing it. 360 is her hour rate. So divided by 16 is like $22. So if you're paying in US, and I mean, she can do things for you and she emails it to you, and you can either contact her through me or you can contact her directly. No problem.
Oh, wow.
And it's an email address. She knows how I do my things. So you can just say you want it done like mine, this like mine, that like mine, whatever, and she'll do it for you. I will even send her my original so she can just make it look like, and take your logo and just make it look like whatever.
That is pretty awesome. A distinctive crochet.
I mean, we have to help each other because I find that it's such a steep learning curve. And, you know, and even though you get help, I still have to watch videos, how to do this, how to do that, you know, so. And we're crafters. What do we know about technology?
Yes. Everyone is loving your top you're wearing. They are just loving it. Let me go through some of these comments. I don't have a scheme of yarn, but but I love when you guys do bring that yarn up. I laugh every time.
You're the hostess. So you don't need a skein of yarn.
Always keep a skein of yarn with me, just in case, so you can.
Like this. How can you not? You're the skein queen.
Oh, that is too funny.
Grab your dishcloth. Shove it in. You've got a dishcloth.
Just
clean the screen. Clean the screen.
That's a good one. Clean the screen. Hint, hint.
With window lean. Clean the screen with window lean.
Oh my God, you are hilarious. So they are. Priscilla's so awesome. She has dropped your link. Okay, let me just.
I've cleaned some screens. Can you tell? It's the voice of experience.
Yes, I'm listen. I take notes. I'm listening. Everyone is just loving everything you're wearing and showcasing. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I get everyone's comment. Y'all know how important that is to me. Beautiful ladies, I must go errands. Don't do themselves. See you later. Thank you, Linda. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Quilty crocheter.
Thank you, Denisha.
Yes. There's a comment for you. Ursula, it's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Yes. Hi, Whisper. How are you?
Barbara.
How are you?
There's so many Barbaras.
So many Barbaras. How are you today? Hey, Nana's hand. How are you? Let me just go through. I don't want to miss anyone. I'm not as
That's right.
I'm not as fast.
But you see me do it.
I'm learning.
When I'm the hostess. Yeah, when I'm the hostess, to recognize my very precious, important viewers, because without them there was no show. Right. I throw their comment on, you know, because look how beautiful it shows someone's picture, and it shows them that you've seen them. Because I don't always want to interrupt my guest because they might be telling something, and then for me to, and I would even type in the comments myself while I'm sitting here to to say to that person, and you know, Whisper does the same.
Yeah.
Yes, I also have Canva. I use it for my super chat stickers. But even that, right? To do that, I saw that you can use that, whatever. I called Liana. I said, here's the tutorial. Watch it. This is what you must do. Come and park yourself behind this computer of mine for an hour or two, and then do that for me.
Wow.
Because just so that my anxiety levels rise, if I have to learn X amount, I can only do that amount of new things at a time. I mean, otherwise, I'm on chemicals. I've got to have a chemical to calm down. So,
oh my goodness.
So you've got to like balance it. So I can't be on chemicals all the time. So that's why I just say, Liana, I'm looking away. This is what I want. This is how it should look. And you do it. And I would rather pay her that little fee, and she takes that stress. Isn't that what you pay people for? To take a headache. They take your headache, and they will gladly take it, because for some people, what is a headache for you is not a headache for them.
Yeah.
You know, she loves doing it because it's she's got a full-time job, but it's an extra income for her, and she does a great job.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're happy with the outcome, that's all that matters. Be right back. Oh, to have my evening meal. Okay, thank you, Linda. Hi, Yvette. She said, good morning, beautiful Jeanette and all my Yanni friends. So happy to be here with y'all on this Sunday. How are you today, Yvette? So glad to see you. There's Linda Simpson. Yeah, I think I'm caught up. Am I all caught up? And then she said, now I love the. Now let me ask you something. She said, I love your headache. What is that? Let me ask you something. Okay, so I got finished with the caught up, and how do I get off of them? The comments.
You can click. You click again. It's like when you click to put something on, you click. So if you've clicked on a comment, and now suddenly it goes up. You know how they jump. In the one hand, it's good because when you scroll up, that you'll get the highlighted one. So it's like a bookmark. It shows you where you were. Otherwise, you've got like, which did I read or which didn't I? But if you've read, and you now want to move on, you just click on a comment and you move on, you click. But when you're all caught up, you just click any comment and click again. Okay. And it'll be all gone like it is now.
I need to have I need to have a notepad while I'm everything I'm learning.
That's what replay is for. That's what replay is for.
keep hitting the replay, right? I know.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Can I ask a question? Shall I wipe my window?
Sure, go ahead. It's just you and I. Go ahead.
And the chat, there is 46 lovely people in this chat. Isn't that fantastic? I want to show you what I'm making, and that is Carla Blackman she often comes to my lives, and her mama passed away and left her with a tub of granny squares, and like retro, beautiful. So probably know this, but some of those in the chat might not know. So it inspired me to start a retro granny square. So I went and chose the color. So I'm just going to show you. This is what it looks like. I love it. It's coming together, and I'm binding it with dark brown. Can you see 1960s calling you? Can you see it flashing by?
Yes.
1970. All the memories that come up. Where were you when? Where were you when? It's not worked in. I don't want to remember anything about the past. I can tell you that. Thank you. Past can stay in the past.
That's why it's called the past. It's going to be a scarf.
Exactly.
Okay. It's going to be a scarf. Lovely.
Yes. Look.
Stop choking.
Did they have cows then?
Stop choking yourself. You can't choke yourself. It's gorgeous.
But this is
a 70s vibes. Yeah, it does.
And now I can while I'm listening to you, this is the only thing I can do on a live is granny squares. So I'm churning them out like this, and then this one, And another thing, Jeanette, on StreamYard, what is left is right and what's right is left.
Okay.
So it's quite confusing.
I can
you
see
know.
it. Yeah. Awesome.
But it's a bit warm now.
All right. Beautiful. I love the colors. Priscilla, love the colors that you're working with.
Thank you, Priscilla. She's young.
Yes.
Priscilla is a young little thing.
I was not even an idea in the 70s, was not born until 75. Laugh out loud. Awesome. Yeah.
That's the year I went to school.
I'm a 70s baby too. So yeah. Gorgeous color, said Mary Bell. I love the retro granny square scarf. It's very unique. Very, very unique.
Today, yes, not in 1970.
We have.
I googled 60s and 70s crochet fashion, and all the pictures that came up, I saw were these colors, it's like a purple and a mustard yellow and a green and a cream and a chocolate brown, dark chocolate brown. So
delicious.
I wanted it to say 70s without me having to explain.
Oh wow. It's Arcane say, good morning, Jeanette and Ursula. Those granny squares are beautiful, but they're the bane of my existence. I can never get them right on the first, second, or even third try. Granny squares has to be the most simplest stitch I have ever worked with before. It's just the easiest one. But what's easy for one person is not always easy for the second one, you know? What is Ursula? They asking, what is Ursula wearing again? They want you to keep modeling. You're my model for today. There you have it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Did you follow a pattern for that, or did you get that out of a magazine?
I freestyled it.
Oh, you freestyle it. Oh, that's awesome. Sometimes freestyle is my best work. It's my best work. When I freestyle, it's my best work.
I've had a lot of requests for a tutorial, so I will come up with another idea for a mandala and how to put it together and do it on camera once and for all.
Do it and get it over with. Love the colors.
AFK. NOM. Okay, now I know AFK. Away from keyboard. NOM, I don't know. We're learning.
I just learned that.
Nom, nom, nom.
I did not.
Maybe it was nom, 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 which was yum, yum, yum.
I guess.
You know that.
Oh
you know, some of those in the beginning, to me, it sounded like some of those acronyms, like TTFN, for instance, to me sounded like some explosive. What are they talking about? It's like C4. What is that? Tell me quickly. The situation is explosive. TTFN, ta-ta for now. But I mean, I didn't know that. That was quite TFN.
Just like TTYL. Do you know TTYL? TTYL. No. Talk to you later. TTYL.
Talk to I need a dictionary. I need a key when I'm starting to use it. Those can be dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, you can really misinterpret things real easily. You guys are young. We will stay young through you. Oh, wow. Let me see what Priscilla said. Num, 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 eating sound. Oh, num, num, num. That's an eating sound. Num, 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 num.
You're not supposed to hear when a lady is eating. I'll take off marks if it was my daughter. I can hear you. I shouldn't be eating.
It's so, oh my goodness. I struggle in that area. If you're going to make a lot of noise when eating, it's not good. Yes, you all are babies. I love the energy. Oh, thank you. Laugh out. Eating, when something is like really good to you and you're not even aware that you're making a noise like, wow, delicious. That could be so annoying to someone else. So, making noise, it all depends. Which Jamie says, slurping is the worst. I cannot take it. It's like, let me tell you what's the most annoying part from eating. If your fork hits the plate, I can't tolerate that. My nerves is not set up that way. If your fork say click, click, so I gotta know every time you're getting ready to grab another fork or spoonful and your fork hits that plate, I will leave the table. I have left. I'll just go by myself and eat because I can't take that. It's so irritating to me if I hear your fork or your spoon.
Yes, but that is okay. Okay, again, we're talking our opinions, hey? Yeah, because now someone else might not worry, but in my house, you're not going to do that because I'll say, it's to me overly aggressive. You're supposed to eat. You don't have to go kling-a-ling, kling-a-ling. Everybody hears it. It's like a dinner bell going off while you're just eating. And I mean, dinner time has started. No. And it must be small bites. You should even be able to give, when someone speaks to you, should I even be able to give a reply without that's how I teach my children, without seeing the food. I don't want to see food. And you sit upright, head over the plate, because you're not going to mess at my table. I fed my children. Why? Because now I know some people differ, okay, but that's why people differ. These mommies that say, my little 2-year-old, take the spoon and he's eating yogurt and there's some on the curtain and some. I'm sorry. Until you can do it right, I'm be doing it hand over hand, and that's gonna go where it's supposed to go, and in the time it's supposed to, and we will clean up and be done with food in such a time, and ta-ta for now.
Okay. I thought it was just me. I thought it was just my tolerance level. I'm like, I don't think it's good that I got to hear every time you grab the next portion. Jamie said the scraping the fork is horrible. So glad. Not the only one that goes annoying by those sounds. I don't know what it is about those sounds. It's just like, I don't know, like, do everybody has to know? Or the
yes, but I'm so, you know what? I was sitting in a restaurant. We were on holiday.
Okay.
Right? And next to me now maybe it's because, my children were special needs, so I had to teach them. It wasn't caught. You had to teach. It was taught. And so we would eat at the dinner table because it's our training ground, as if we're in a restaurant, so that when I take them to a restaurant, they don't have to remember, I have to remember I must now do this and this. No, you're going to do what you've been doing every night at home, and that is acceptable. And then this young girl, she was probably 14. She's sitting at the table next to us with her family, and she has a lovely trim figure, and boy, did she eat, but like big mouth, big fork, in chipmunk cheeks.
Oh wow!
With every bite, and I'm just thinking, because I always say to my daughter when I take her out, I'm now the boyfriend. I'm looking at you. What am I seeing? Did I take a chipmunk out on a date? Nope.
Oh my goodness! She probably was really hungry, Ursula. She said, "OMG, Ursula, yes, I hate when people talk and chew." Oh my goodness, this has been awesome, guys. Lovely live. I have to get ready for work now. Have a wonderful week, everyone. All right, Katrina, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Everyone's has a different tolerance. And close your mouth when you are chewing your food in your mouth. And do not talk until you swallow your food.
Absolutely.
So everybody has their different tolerance and different things. I'm sure I do things that annoys people. I'm sure we all does things that annoys people. But the one thing is I don't like to hear it or see it, because I just think that it's just, I know it's good, but I don't know. It could be a little bit too much for me. It could be a little bit like, I don't know. Let me share this story with you. My sister one time, we was in the car, we was going for a drive, and she had a pack of gum. And so she was like, Jeanette, you want a piece of gum? And I was like, sure. So she gave me the gum. And Ursula, I was popping that gum out of my mind. I would just pop, 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 pop. I wasn't even aware that I was chewing the gum so aggressively, okay? And you know what my sister turned around and told me? She said, I'm sorry I gave you a slice of gum. She regret giving me the gum because I was working her nerves so bad with popping that gum. And I was popping it and I didn't even realize I was even doing it. It's just what I do when I chew gum. And she said, I gave you some gum. And I think after that is when I really start paying attention to, when I'm getting something, how to conduct myself when on it. It's so true. I was
but you don't do it anymore. You don't do it anymore.
No, I do not. I do not do it anymore. But she was the first person that ever said that I ignored her when I'm chewing gum. I didn't know that. I really did. I really didn't know. But now I know I don't do it anymore.
When I see young people like that girl I was talking about, and I mean, that was a well-to-do family. And you could tell by, well, was I judging a book by its cover? Yes, probably. But it just shows to me, because if a parent puts in the time to teach a child, they're going to be aware. Right. So, no, mama might have taught her other things, but she maybe lacked in this one area, so.
I think
but people differ. Because I can tell you what, my husband, and he's got three brothers right now. Now my husband and the brother just younger than him has impeccable eating manners. But then the youngest comes along. Boy, when we go and eat out, I say, can I sit the furthest away from him? Just so I don't have he's not in my sight of vision or sound, because I can't handle that. Nope. So yes, you see, and that's where you say you have to get up and leave. Sometimes it's not your house, and you have to tolerate that, but you have to minimize it. So what do?
You move far away. You sit far away.
You move as far as you can.
She said, my father used to say, close your mouth when chewing your gum because you are not a cow chewing his cud.
You know how I taught my son how to close his mouth when eating? Obviously, he's now special needs, but how I taught him is I gave him the best of the best delicious watermelon, chopped in squares. Mm-hmm. You put a fork in it, you put it in, but it's so juicy, the juice wants to run out. So he closes his mouth when eating, And that's how I told him, now that's how you eat. Because if I say, nom, 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 he goes, and I'm like, no. Jeanette, you don't have a special needs child, so maybe you don't know this, but with autism, they copy you. So if you go, trying to prove the point, they go, and I'm like, no, that's not what I meant.
Right.
So I just gave watermelon.
Oh, wow. She's a deal that I've done to my husband, and he snatched the gum out of my. Sharon said she done that to her husband. Her husband snatched. He went in her mouth.
Yikes! Sharon. It couldn't have been too deep in her mouth. That's the point.
Wow.
It was probably hanging way out.
It was just. Some people say it tastes better when you smack the food as you eat. I'm not taking away that the food doesn't taste good, and sometimes you be like, oh my goodness, this is so good. But some people just, enjoy your food. It's just my tolerance.
Not this people. Not this people. She says some people. It'll definitely not be this people. I'm not part of this people.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I don't know a lot. I only know a small amount of how autism works. Um, I know a lot of people say that their children don't care for too much light. They can't have a lot of light on them, or just certain
But
different
that's, yeah,
behaviors. Yeah. So
that,
I guess
that's when they're sensory. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes,
So
but on average, when you teach a child with autism, you have to, on average, you have to teach them the one thing that you're teaching them at least 4 times before
okay.
they get it. So
Yeah.
yes,
You
so
gotta
so that's why now that he's 21, and I've had my share of repetition. So I do mind how many times I have to repeat myself.
yeah. Yeah.
I've reached my saturation level.
I bet you can only repeat yourself to him, and other people you're like, I'm not going to repeat myself. I tell my son
No,
every
not
time,
even
I can't,
eyeball. It's like,
yeah,
Jeanette, eyeball. You're
yeah,
looking at me, Jeanette, like Jonathan. You're looking at me. Are you looking at me? Now you listen to me. I'm speaking to the smart boy inside, because he's like someone who had a stroke. They understand everything, but to get it out of his mouth and speak to you, he battles with recall. Okay, so to get the right word and get it out of his mouth. But when I'm giving him a talking to, I say, now you look at me. You're looking at me, right? Now you listen, because I'm speaking to the smart boy inside of you. And then he goes, smart boy. And I'm like, yes, but now you listen up. This and this and this. It's not going to happen again.
yeah.
Sorry, mama.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he understands.
yeah.
Now he understands.
What you say? You excuse yourself to go to the bathroom, and that's how you deal with your brother-in-law is there, and not your. You
Is
just
that
have
the voice of experience?
to get
Does
it.
it sound like the voice of experience?
Yeah, yeah. Some people, not me, laugh out loud. That, but I family members who breathe heavily through the nose while they eat, like they are in a hurry and got to eat fast. And I think, Jamie, that has to do with their sinus. A lot of people who they can't breathe through both their nostrils and their mouth, and so they sounds a little different. I was raised that you always eat at the table. Drives me crazy when people eat while watching TV. I'm guilty of that. I am guilty of that. Hey, V from Just Hooks, how are you? She said, my grandson is 9 now, and he has autism and ADHD and ADD. Let me tell you, oh boy. So he's going through quite a bit. And that's got to be very
Mm,
challenging for new parents or anything like that. That has to be very, very, very challenging. Great lifestyle tips and hauls on
yes.
the channel. Please check. Oh, thank you, Priscilla, for dropping my second link. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sure that has. I know the young lady that I was watching. This was actually her first child, which was a little girl, and she has autism, and she said it was a whole new experience for her. You know, you hear about it. That's okay, V. You hear about it, but till you actually have to experience it, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different challenge. So I can only imagine, and that's all I can do. Kudos to those who
Yeah.
able to deal with that. Kudos to you
Oh,
guys.
yes. I know.
It's
Definitely.
it's not,
Definitely.
yeah, it's not like talking about it, because that's a forever situation that you will have to do with your children. So it's not something they can grow out of. What I mean.
No, Jeanette, you
Uh-huh.
can improve it. You can absolutely improve it. I'm telling you, you can. Asperger is the very, it's the lightest form of autism. So those people that have Asperger can be functioning adults in this world. They are usually specialists in one job. They maybe don't have, the thing that they really lack is communication skills, because they might be a little bit what we call mind blind. They have difficulty reading facial expressions and interpreting all the 90% of communication, because
Okay.
they take the 10% verbal and apply it literal. So that can be coached to a point where they are really integrated, because they are intelligent. So it's got nothing to do with intelligence. So once they understand, because they also think very logical. So once they understand why it's important to greet someone, because they would like, why should I greet someone? I don't know them. But once you understand, once you just explain to them, and it's in coaching that it happens, that you explain it, then they understand it and they do it. And they blend in like you and me, because I think we're all a little bit autistic. It's just that we are above the radar. We are below the radar and they are above, so, but that can be taught, coached away. And what about our Heavenly Father? I pray for my son. I speak life over him. From the time that I knew he had a condition, I speak life over it. So his healing has come like 30% autism, 70% autism, 30% healing, 60% autism, 40% healing. Now you won't say it if you look at him that there's something. It's just when he needs to respond back. It's like when you speak to someone who's Russian and they don't understand because they're Russian.
Yeah. And you know what, Ursula, I'm so right there with you with the power of prayer. Instead of just throwing up your hands and be like, why me? How about going into prayer for the maker who makes all of us, and ask for that healing for your children or your parents or whoever may be dealing with some things. So I love that when you speak like that. It's all about the power of prayer. April is Autism Month in America.
Yes, so, here too.
Okay.
I want to tell you, what about, Jeanette, just think about it. Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Now my son is diagnosed with autism. What do I now say now? Lord, is there another Bible for people with autism? Is there another Bible for people who is blind? Another Bible for people who, I say, no, there's one Bible. So Lord, I stand in the gap for him. And I say, Lord, this is true of my son too. You say about him too. I know the plans I have for you, Jonathan, to prosper you, not to harm you. So that's how we, exactly like that.
I love it. I love
Sorry it. Sorry that I'm now throwing you with the gospel here.
Oh no,
you know what I mean? The fight is real. Yeah, and the word of God is our sword. So we chop that thing's head off.
The power is in the tongue. Yes, it is.
And
my other grandson, his brother is a child with RADS and a bunch of other disability, but we teach them that they are smart and they can do. And the thing about it is, sometimes people, Classy said, amen. Sometimes people think that you have to have some type of, Jay, both of you, Ursa looks good up there. Oh, thank you. Some type of illness, but you need praying over your children, praying over your life, whether you have something or not, because we all have areas where we struggle in, and we need that prayer. So it's not just it's for everyone. Let's say it like that. It's the power of prayer. Yes. Classy said, amen.
Absolutely.
They are smarter than that. She say they are actually smarter than the average person. It's just that they just comprehend things differently. They register things differently. That's all it is. So, but a lot of people have that tolerance. They give up on their children, and it'd be a little bit too much for them. And those cases like that, I would prefer you to let someone else take care of them instead of you doing any bodily harm to the children, because you don't either have the knowledge of how to deal with it, or you don't even have the patience to deal with it either. So yeah, that's a great topic to talk about. Linda said, I am enjoying the chat while eating. Oh my gosh, you sure made me laugh.
Hopefully quietly.
Mouthful of food.
Not smack. Nom, 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 nom.
Linda, did you hear what Ursula said? She said she hope you eating quietly. See, we're all taught to eat at the table, and when eating, keep our mouths closed.
Okay, so she's doing it quietly.
She's doing it quietly. I believe in the power of the tongue. That is why I hate it when people say that they have dementia, because they occasionally forget something or give themselves disease just because they cough. I know that is so true. I think sometimes we do, well, not me, but a lot of people do put illness and dis-ease on themselves just because, like you just said, if you forgot something, oh, I must have dementia. Don't claim those type of things, because when it happens to you, you all, you feel in a certain type of way. RAD is reactive attachment disorder.
Attachment disorder. But Jeanette, it's like someone saying, they forget something and they say, oh, I'm losing my mind. Don't do that. That little bits that you speak all the time. So say in a year, how many times have you said, I laughed so hard I'm dying for a piece of cake. I don't speak like that. You change your story, because what you speak is what you're going to have, in 3 months time, in 6 months time. Yep. I used to say to my husband, because I'm curvy, I used to have the habit of saying to my husband, I sit on his lap and and I said, what do you mean? My fragile frame is so light. What's wrong with you? You're a big, strong man. And that thing, now that was said jokingly, but that fragile frame came back to me. I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis in my hips and knees. And I mean, I don't know anybody that was healed of osteoarthritis already. And then for 3 months, I prayed, because I say, Jesus died on the cross for my sins and my sickness. So my sickness, I see those when I have the pain. And I mean, I have the pain. You feel it. But I see it on the cross. And I say, there, Jesus died for my sickness and my disease. So it's there. So legally, you don't have a right. And I pat my hip and 3 months talking like that, just telling it where to go. And I was healed. Now, everybody is different. So, I mean, my son's healing has been coming on the longest. So, yes, we're growing patience there. But we still speak it. When you've done all to stand, stand. Stand, sister, stand.
Yes. And we know patience is virtuous. Linda said, of course she's eating quietly.
The gangster is eating quietly. Good.
I'm sorry. Let me go back here. She said, sorry, I have to jump off. Have another meeting starting soon. Prayers can and does heal, correct, and give hope. Thank you, Yvette. Say, have a great weekend. Thank you. Your son is fortunate to have such a wonderful mother. I have worked with children with autism and their parents have been reminded that their children are a blessing from God. Yeah. Like I said, they probably can't cope. Mirabelle, that's what I call it in the universe. Yes. Wow. I didn't want to say that I'm eating, but I am listening and hooking. Yes, V. That is quite fine. We tend to believe what we speak and think. You can definitely speak things into existence. When you keep telling yourself how forgetful you are, if you keep telling yourself how anything negative, it will come to pass. So if negativity will come to pass, guess what? Positivity will come to pass as well. The Most High is balance. And so we have to do things in balance. So when we tell people, don't speak those things, speak positivity. You know what? You have to do just that as well. Yes, Ursa, I agree with you on that. And
all that. I assume it's all that. I'm just going to say she agrees with all I've said.
All of that. Everything. Rissa said, just finished my dinner. Just hook up with her. Yeah. I know whoever's watching this is going to be cracking up. If they didn't see it, they is going to be cracking up. I need to go now. Everyone have a blessed day. You too, Pollyanna. I appreciate it so very much. Yes, that is. I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I think what happened, someone brought that to my, I know I always never really liked the sound of the fork and the spoon, but I never really, how sometimes people can bring things to your attention. And I had a family member that brought that to my subconscious when someone is smacking while they're eating. Now, when we eating, we all eating, having a good time. The only thing that I would not like is the smacking, the sound of the utensils that you're using. And they shared that they didn't like the sound of a person eating. Now, that was somewhere way back in my subconscious. And they brought it forth and made me start paying attention. And I really hate that to this day. I'm like, why? I don't want to pay attention to to that type of things.
You know what I don't like? Is that saliva rolling around in the mouth. I do not need to hear that. Okay, no, thank you.
It's just a lot. You're like, hey, Kayla, how are you today? Well, I never thought of it like that. How are you, sweetheart? It is also written in Matthews 18:19, King James Version 19. Again, I say unto you that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father. Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
And amen. Amen.
Yes, that's right. That is right. So we have the power that's in our tongue. So use it discreetly and use it wisely. Use it. Let me see. Jamie said what she said. I was raised to believe that our hardships are there for our souls to learn to overcome. And it's usually something that we have the ability to overcome. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I would not even rely on my own ability. I would tell my daughter too, you don't even rely on your own ability, because the Bible somewhere says, about relying on the arm of flesh. Now, whether that arm of flesh is attached to your body, which means you're relying on your own efforts, or you're relying on someone else's efforts, I would say, Lord, I just look to you up, not sideways, not this way anyway, but up. And you're going to give me the strength to get through this, because I don't have it. There we go. She's finished eating. She's talking. Amen.
Ursula, I will pray for your adult children. Absolutely. I don't like.
Thank you.
I don't like either sounds or eating or utensil, but I know how to move to the next room. I only do that if I'm at home. I do not offend anyone at their dinner. If I'm at your home and we eating, I would not. I keep all my annoying things to myself. I'm not, because that can be sometimes a little I don't know. I think it probably could be a little offensive. I don't know.
But I might reconsider if you invite me for dinner again.
After that last time, I don't think so. Oh, wow. You said, Sister Jeanette, did you see the other scriptures I put up? No, I probably got to go back. I'm sorry. I missed it. Can you put it back in there? But I believe I got it all, the links. Now it's time for me to go. Have a great, thank you, Priscilla. And you know that you're super, Priscilla. You are so.
We're going to pay you per link, Priscilla. We're going to pay you per link.
She is so awesome.
Fast. I can understand why she's so fast. She's a young little thing.
She's awesome. Kayla said, the Lord gives sight to the blind. The Lord lifts up those who are bowed down. The Lord loves the righteous. Psalms 148.
Amen.
8. Yes.
Amen.
Yes, the Bible says, man not direct his own footsteps. So we have to rely on God for his direction. You shouldn't want to direct your own self. Let him do all the directions.
Yes.
She said, I am back in the room crocheting my shawl. That's what Linda said. I stopped going to eat with others.
She's I think she was working on testing the same shawl I was testing.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Yeah. This one. She was also testing this one. But she used a different color.
Natural Nanny said, hello, everyone. That's Renee. She said, hello again to everyone. This is my sister. She said, hey, sis, I am enjoying your all communication. Love it. This is my sister, guys.
Oh.
So they are already healed by our Lord. Amen.
But we serve a God who calls those things that are not as if it is. So we have to do it too, you know. So
Kayla say, I was gifted shawl in a ball. What should I make? Have you ever made a shawl?
a shawl, that's what you should make.
Yeah, I will make a shawl unless you just have made so many and you just made too many. I'm saying Atlanta another shawl. Yes. Let's see. By going to get some breakfast. I love you guys. Thank you, Classy. Thank you so much.
$2.
Yes. So yeah. Okay, so this is the tool I can use. I can either put the yarn
I
up
finished
there.
another one.
Oh wow.
There we go.
You are knocking
I finished
it
another one while we're busy. Well, that's the only thing I can knock out while we talk.
I always tell you that. I always say that. That's what I say. I have to.
Tunisian. Yes, she's busy with the Tunisian shawl.
Back to another round. Love you all. I will be keep playing. Oh, awesome. I tell you, when I'm on someone else's chat, I have to multitask. I can't just sit there. Yeah. And the marathons that you run, Ursula, I definitely have to have a project. Oh my God, is Ursula running a marathon? Did I forget the memo?
I'm from South Africa, and here we have you know how the British invented the word muster? Well, the South Africans invented the word stamina. And the time goes by so quick. That's the thing. If you're having fun, that's the only time goes by quick.
It definitely can. It definitely can. Let's see. You missed it again. Oh, I missed it again. Let me go back up. Let me go. I think if it was this one right here, I saw it. So they are already healed.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back up a little bit because I think I grabbed it all. I think I did. That's beautiful. That is when the European invasion hits her lives.
Yes, Germany, Netherlands, and the UK hits my life. What is a woman to do?
Do what you have to do. Go hard. And you know what they say, go hard or go home.
The show must go on.
And the show really did. Shauna Ball has a very nice drape. Yes. So yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm staying here right with her. And I made it walked away and came back, but I just let it run and let it run. And like I say, sometimes what I do is because you can open up multiple screens, so I'll let yours run and I'll let someone else's run and let them know it's here because you know what? It's all about just giving that support. You may not be standing in there for the whole time, but I'm playing you the whole time. You know what I mean? So that's important.
But I do that too. I am often in 2 lives because as you know, it takes a bit of time for the hostess to get to the comment, or even you don't have something to say all the time because there's a lot of people commenting. And I say, why not be in 2 lives at the same time? You're going to be thanked twice.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Oh, I do that so much because especially at nighttime, I find that at least 3 of my subscribers are live and I don't want to miss out on anyone. So I actually go through all 3 of them. And I always just put in the comments, working and lurking so they can know I'm there. And every now and again, I'll stop in and say hello to someone and go to the next one and say hello. But I'm running all 3 of those lives at one time. So, and that's just another way we can support each other because what do you do?
Absolutely.
What do you do when you got 3 people that you all support and supports you are live at the same time? You play them all. Run off.
Exactly.
That's all you have to do. Why not? Why not? So when folks tell me, well, I'm here, Jeanette, I'm working and I'm lurking, they may be cooking dinner, they may be cleaning, but the fact that they got me playing is sufficient enough for me, guys. It's great.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I did my marathon. You know, my marathon is only 2 hours, right?
I know.
That is as long as I can run. I can run longer, but I want to stretch it out so you know you guys can hang out with me on Wednesday. I got to find out exactly what time I'm going to be Wednesday, but it's anywhere between 1 and 1:30 my time. So I'll make an announcement for that. So maybe I put in a community exactly.
But if you go into your StreamYard and it says create broadcast, then you create everything and then you say schedule for later. And then you put in the time that you think you're going to be there. And nothing will happen until you press go live. But now where the demon comes in is you've got to press end broadcast to end. So we can have a meeting like this, and I've forgotten to press go live before and only realized that 10 minutes later when David Browning, I think, said, maybe something happened to her. And I'm like, what? You mean you guys can't see us?
Oh, wow.
They were all sitting outside the door. So, yes. So if you sometimes want to have a meeting like this with me, then you can go into StreamYard, create a broadcast, but you don't go live. You don't press go live. And in that studio, you click that and you email it to me or you Facebook it to me. And I've done that with other YouTubers and they've done it with me. And we can chat like this and it doesn't cost you anything until you press go live.
Oh, yeah, awesome.
Just saying. So that is, you can phone family like that. You want to see family? You send them the link. They come in. Great.
I just want to do that one time. I just want to do that one time. Kelly said, hi, ladies.
You want to watch the window?
I am.
Clean that window. Clean that window.
Oh, God, that's a good one. Kelly said, hey, ladies, I am lurking at the Dollar Tree. Hi, Kelly. Jamie said, I do it all the time. I am always cooking and cleaning for my sisters and watching her kids. But that is what I get paid to do. Absolutely. So working and lurking is all good. Linda will be going live this Wednesday. I am live at 12 noon Eastern. In case you guys don't know, now you know. Everyone have an awesome day. Everyone, yes. So that is my time. I think Reggie or someone probably be live.
Can I leave you?
Yes.
I'm going to leave you. And then you can say goodbye to the rest.
Okay. I hope everything be okay. If when you leave me, I hope I don't cut off.
Okay, so otherwise you can say goodbye while I just sit here and
let's do that, and you get to say goodbye too. So thank you guys for tuning in to the video. I appreciate it so very much. If you guys are not linked up to Craft by D Rose, there is her link. She is doing a giveaway from her last video, so you got to make sure you watch the last video that she uploads. She is going to be pulling a name from there. Teresa said, hashtag keep calm and crochet on. All right, guys, if you have not thumbs up, make sure you thumbs up. Thank you so much, Ursula, for hanging out. I appreciate that so much. She said, yes. All right, guys. So I'm about to end it and you end it too. All right, guys. Bye. Bye, everyone. Let's see if we can do this.